Did a lot just to live this here lifestyle. Came straight from the bottom to the top, bottom to the top, bottom to the top of my lifestyle. Living life like a beginning, this is only the beginning. I'm on the top of the mountain, puffing on clouds, still beginning.
Mama told me not to sell work. 17.5, same color t-shirt. What's going on, social media socialites? What's going on, social media socialites? Make sure I turn the radio down so YouTube does not get me for copyright infringement. What's going on, guys? I am headed out to meet one of my business partners. He is in town. He came in town for some training, so I am headed out to meet him. You guys might know who he is. Y'all see him, y'all gonna know who he is. We've been keeping this on the low or whatnot, but you know, the time has come for us to go ahead and talk about it, so I'm really excited about that. I am headed to go meet him right now, and then we're gonna go get something to eat. So yeah, guys, I have been keeping things under wraps. We've been, you know, orchestrating things in the background. You know, it's very important to cross-pollinate with other people. You know, if you do everything, then that means effectively you can only handle two things. If you have to have your hands on everything, that means that you can only effectively handle two things, you know. So that being said, even though I'm headed to a business meeting and I don't look like I'm headed to a business meeting, is because my business partner, you guys are gonna recognize him when you see him. Most of my subscribers and YouTube family and all you social media socialites, you guys might know who he is. But yeah, I'm really excited about what's about to happen. Man, it's about to be a beautiful summer, guys. So I'm about to put these Migos back on and head down the road, and I'm gonna catch up with you guys a little bit later. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Trench work. Mama told me not to sell work. Mama 17.5, same color t-shirt, white. Mama told me not to sell work. Mama 17.5, same color t-shirt. Young nigga poppin' with a pocket full of cottage. Whoa, chemo, sabit, chopper, aiming at your noggin. Had to call the addy, then the top I had to chop it. Niggas pocket watching, so I gotta keep the rocket. Social media socialites, I gotta show y'all something. Look at this thing right here. Ooh, this thing here so pretty. Let me tell you why this thing right here so pretty. Because this thing right here, oh, I can't show that. So I can't show that, but I'm gonna exit that out. It's so pretty. Let me tell you why it's so pretty. Because this young man, who I am so excited to finally be partnering with, he just bought this thing. Just bought his first truck. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna exit out a lot of this stuff that you guys will be blurred out, that you cannot see for confidentiality purposes. But I am so proud of him. This right here belongs to a client slash business partner. He's a client of mine, a friend of mine, and we decided to go into business together. And I'm gonna talk about that in a little second. when you guys finish, when we finish our vlog or whatever. But this thing right here so pretty. Woo! It's so dirty, but it's so pretty. You got to get this thing clean. Y'all see who this dude is.
Regular car, you know what I'm saying? How many cars you got? I just don't want to choose your car, man. When I'm finished choosing a car, then I'll come holler at you.
What's going on, man? It's good to see you, man.
Couldn't come holler at me in like a sedan or something?
Hey, man, you know, it's summertime. Got to bring out the summertime with
You know people don't drive cars according to season. Regular people, right?
Well, hey. So we just finished doing some videos. Trucker Brown.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I feel privileged to be interviewed, so I'm gonna interview him. You understand what I'm saying? Because this young man right here, I'm so proud of, man, I'm so proud of this dude. So we about to go get something to eat. Then we gonna do a live, Facebook Live. We doing a YouTube Live. Okay, we're doing a YouTube Live.
I'm a little angry though.
Why you mad?
I didn't know you was taller than me.
Hey, I'm a big, hey, I always say it all the time, I'm a big nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I brought my vape, didn't I?
Did you bring it?
Yeah, I'm here with the man, y'all. The man, that sound chunky in the motherfucker, man. Don't let me get this, man. I got $4 grand on it right now, dog.
Hey, man. Gonna need a little more than just $4 grand.
More than $4 grand?
A little more than $4 grand.
I didn't know it was that expensive, man. Damn.
Just a little more than $4 grand, man.
How do they look at you when you roll up in this thing?
When I pull up in this thing, man?
Yeah.
Hey, man. They like, who he is? Who he play for? Because you know I'm a big dude. Everybody, I promise, who you play for? Like, especially if I have my suits on, they're like, oh, well, oh, you must just sign it. You about to do a press conference? They always think I'm a ball player. I used to tell them I play for Detroit. I'm a defensive end for Detroit.
Ain't that lightweight discrimination?
Yeah,
why you got to be a ball player?
I gotta be a ball player.
They don't know you a corporate cat.
Yeah, they don't know.
Until you step out of the pinstripe.
And then they say I'm a big dude, so you know, because this thing 120.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's 120.
I don't want this car.
Yeah, because it's the AMG.
Oh, so you got the full engine and all that.
V12, yeah.
This got the V12 in it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you gonna have to hit the highway, dog. Leave one time. Let me look at my seatbelt right now. First, niggas dying fast cars all the time, son. You get right, dog. Let me give y'all a little peek at the flash, y'all. Where the button at? Look, this clean, ain't it? AMG status, ain't it? Ugh. That's mahogany, ain't it? All this mahogany right here.
It's a little something, man. It ain't nothing.
Why rich cats always say that? It's just a race, nigga. Ain't much.
It's just a little something, man.
That's the same thing Baby was saying if you sat in one of his cars. It ain't nothing, playboy.
Just a little something, man.
Hey, we just living out here, man. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere, y'all. I'm here with you, man. First of all, 70 people in here. Y'all know the rules,
70 people.
Man. That means we need a 70-like bomb on this. I'm out here with the man. We did 2 quick shots real quick. This gonna be the 3rd. We got more videos to do tomorrow. Woo, woo. This little thing move here.
Yeah,
Is it a stick?
it has the right here.
Oh, you got a tectonic shifter.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you getting all type of trouble with this joint. Man, I just feel rich in this joint. I just feel like pulling up to somebody and be like, yo, park shit and don't scratch my shit, nigga. All day. You know what I mean? This thing is, I always seen this and thought I was too big, but I actually got room in here.
Yeah, exact same. Like, because folks always ask me, because I most of the time, for the summertime, I always keep something. Before this, I had the Camaro. And they was like, well, you too tall for that. And I'm like, you got to sit in it. Because when you sit in it, ain't no back seat, though. You understand what I'm saying? But in it, you got the leg room. Because sometimes the trucks be so straight up and down, like the SUVs, or so, they wouldn't be having no leg room.
Oh, so they got this where it's all about the ergonomics and all that.
You know what I'm saying? So it fit like a glove. You know what I'm
saying? Man, this joint, you might go leave this joint with me, dog. Damn. My head ain't even touching the top. And yo, Dean's taller than me.
Yeah.
You understand? Hey, Robert, I don't know, Robert Houto, thanks for the $5 donation, man. I appreciate that. I'm just trying to bring y'all more people that y'all see. Oh, we about to get on the highway, y'all. It's going down in this bitch. Yo, oh, I gotta be quiet because, you know, I ain't really used to being in sports cars and all that type of stuff. You don't even slide around in the seat. It hugs you.
Buckets.
But yo, this thing is nice. Yo, I gotta go get me one of these, man. I really do.
Hey, we gonna make it happen. part of the YMG retirement package.
Hey, get a coupe.
Get a coupe.
I'll pull up to the retirement home in this joke. You know what I mean? What y'all gotta understand, man, this is what hard work gets you. Hard work gets you things you can play with. It gets you toys, man. It gets you toys, gets you V12 coupes. Oh yeah, the summer car. See, regular cats, they got summer cars, man. Yes, black men doing the big thing. He ain't a ball player. He ain't a rapper. He's a businessman. There's a difference.
Yes.
He sits in the corporate he sits in the office. You don't sit in nobody else's corporate office either, do you?
Nah, I sit in mine.
Yours.
Yep.
So with all the people walking around, they got to come to the boss's bus. Damn, see, if I had more time, I would have rolled past the...
we gonna be here. You gonna be here for a week.
I'm be here till Wednesday.
Till Wednesday.
Till Wednesday.
Till Wednesday.
Yeah, we got to roll through the office,
Yeah,
man,
we
and
do
see
that.
what's up. I'm trying to... Hey, Trucker Brown go run through the office and
We
be like,
go
yo!
tonight.
What? For real?
Wanna go tonight? Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna get that in? We got tonight.
Yeah, we chilling, man. Hey, I'm just trying to chill with the people. This is why I tell y'all gotta fix your circle. This is gonna be an inspirational video.
All right.
You only go as high as the people that are in your circle.
That's real. If you're the smallest person in your circle, you need to get a new circle.
You need to get a new circle, okay?
That's so true.
This is the thing I'm trying to tell you. If the people in your circle ain't got $120,000 coupes, you probably never gonna reach $120,000 coupes. It's just not gonna happen, dog. If everybody you know got Corollas on 18s, you probably gonna have a Camry. So like, that's just what it is. Like, that's not a joke.
It's just real.
Exactly, because you probably would think this isn't reachable. So your mans pull up and be like, yo, let's go to Chili's. You're like, nigga, hold on, you just go act like the car ain't here, nigga. Like this ain't happy, we gotta talk about this. You lucky it ain't daytime, because I would have dropped the top on you, nigga, man. I would have been that ratchet friend all out the window. Hey, watch us drive by, for real. For real, but your friends, man, you got friends in your corner, they ain't doing nothing. Yo, I ain't telling you to shit on them. I'm telling you, you need to have them at arm's distance. They don't need to be close enough to influence your action. So when the people who call, I can't get in touch with you, it's because I'm on the phone with people like this, doing 80 miles an hour and all that type of shit, living life. So tell people how you got your start in finance. What made you go?
Well, so what happened was I was working for this company called MCI World at 16. I didn't even go to college.
Word?
I didn't go to college at all. No, I learned everything through corporate America. You know how they be having like the training classes and everything. So I was 16 years old, and there was like this work study program at MCI WorldCon, and because you know they had like something. I was in something called FBLA, like Future Business Leaders of America. Right? Yeah. So like half of the school, like half of your school day, you would go to work and you kind of get credits for it, or whatever. So I end up doing very well there, liking it, making some real good money, and I was just doing high power sales over the phone, just closing people. And then I always loved real estate. I absolutely always loved real estate. And I started out by trying to get my first house. I got my first house when I was 18 years old.
Wow.
So and I met one of my mentors, like you was just talking about.
Yeah.
You talking about, now this dude is the most unassuming millionaire you will ever meet. I'm talking about, he is like Warren Buffett. Mm-hmm. He drives a Prius. he drives, I mean, he never wears name brand anything. But when I tell you, he'll call me up and say, Dean, you know, we just bought an apartment complex. I said, how much? He said, we spent $20 million on it. Stuff like that. He just told me that last week.
Wow.
So, yeah, so we're putting together this thing or whatever for him, for some people to do.
And he'll walk right by you, you won't even know.
You would never, ever, ever know. Never, never, ever, ever, ever know. And so what happened was, and he kind of keeps that, he kind of hides that from people. So anyway, so when I first met him, when he found out how old I was, and he was like, you're buying this condo, like a two-bedroom townhouse. He's like, you're buying this townhouse, what do you do? And I told him, I said, well, you know, I work for this company, I'm in sales, this and the third. And then he's like, come meet me at my office, right? And so I was like, okay, cool. Now you remember the Nextel, like the Nextel church, right? Oh yeah. So he owned like 7 Nextel stores. Damn. And so I went to one of his Nextel stores, and he was like, oh no, that's my other office. And then when I found out that he owned the 7 Nextels, I was like, hey Pat, you gotta tell me, like, how do you get to, you know, where you are? And he started laughing, so he kind of took me under his wing, and I started doing real estate investing when I was 19, but I was playing with his money. I wasn't playing with my money. I wasn't playing, nah. So basically, I was what you call a bird dog. A bird dog is a person that goes out and finds the deals, and then, you know, put everything together. So anyway, that's how I end up finding out about finance, because I needed to understand. We going too fast. Let me slow this thing down.
Hey, let me get out of the way. Motherfucker hug, don't it?
Yeah. Woo! But so anyway, so that's how I end up getting into finance, because, you know, we had to be able to go out and get the deals and, you know, flip the deals and all the other stuff. And I found out about being a loan officer. And so that's when I was like, man, I met Martha Flores, somebody else, like you talk about, people in your circle. Martha Flores was like the most talented loan officer I ever met. Like, she would get people in and out of deals like it wasn't nothing. And she's the one who taught me how to do what I do now. So, like, as a consultant, I reverse engineer everything. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, when you got that bump, you know what I'm saying, to that line of credit, I told you, do this, this, and this, and once you get there, that's when your thing is gonna shoot up. And you was like, Dean, are you sure? I was like, do it. You did it. Call me back and like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Then that new credit line came through. You understand what I'm talking about?
I was about to buy a Benzo with that joke, but I ain't do it though. I stepped off.
But anyway, so I said all of that to say, so Martha Flores, she taught me how to underwrite. And so what she would do is that she would go and look at all the lender's guidelines. And if the client didn't have the lender's guidelines, she would tell the client what they needed to do to fit in the lender guidelines like a puzzle piece. So that's how you go through underwriting with no questions asked. So she taught me that. But then when Dodd-Frank came out, like Dodd-Frank is this law that came out that says you can't do that anymore. Basically. So anyway, I met Martha Flores, and that's when I started in banking and finance. I said, I'm quitting my job at MCI, and I want to be a loan officer.
And that sounds like you quit a good job.
Yeah, I did. I quit a good job. And the funny thing about it was, like Martha, she said she was making like $70,000 a year. And I was like, I could do what you do and make $70,000. My first year, I probably made like $13,000. I sucked, but I loved it. It was a hard year. I learned so much, but I loved it. I loved what I did. I loved getting up.
And that's the major important thing right there.
So because I loved it, I dissected it, and that's how I ended up getting into finances. So then my success that I found at MCI, it eventually, my learning curve, it met my learning curve in finance. And then I kind of took off, and that's kind of how I got into it. That's how I ended up started working for banks. A lot of recruiters would reach out to me.
And they got recruiters like trucking?
Yeah, they do. They do. A lot of recruiters would reach out to me because they knew of my my history. Because when you close a loan, it's public record. So I closed, I think, like $15 million in financing one year. That's not how much money I made. You know what I'm saying? But that's how much I originated. You know what I'm saying?
How much you made for the company?
I made for the company. I closed $15 million in financing. And so that's when Wells Fargo reached out to me, Bank of America reached out to me, SunTrust reached out to me, and I ended up going with Wells Fargo. That's how I ended up getting. That's how you got into it. Yep.
And from there, you just took off. So you didn't need no bachelor's, MBA, and all that stuff.
Because I had the experience, and I went through those training classes that they had. And so, I'm a specialist only on finance. There's a lot of stuff I do not know. But when it comes to business, finance, and when it comes to credit, I know everything, because that's what I've been doing. But it's like taxes, I don't know nothing about taxes.
Yeah, but you know somebody.
But I know somebody that knows somebody about taxes. You understand what I'm saying?
That's the thing. You can't be the person that knows everything.
Yep, and you gotta be able to stay in your lane. My lane is financing, funding, and credit.
Then you know that's your lane.
That's my lane. And so because like for instance, you do
Ava Longoria he said 15 million.
Yeah, that's origination.
That's how much business he did.
Yeah, so basically, if you think about it, so if the average house is $100,000,
yeah,
$1 million, that's only 10 houses is $1 million.
Okay.
So on average, I was closing anywhere from 10 to 20 houses per month. Not owning them, but being the originator, like originating the loan, underwriting the loan,
putting it all together.
All together for the banks. So for an entire year, I basically kept that up. So it's not, so when you think about $100,000 loans, because the average loan size is anywhere from 100 to 150,000. So that's all so 15 million is only 100 loans. That's all it is. Woo. But when you break it down, you know what I'm saying?
What it added up to.
Yeah, when you break it down. So that's how it was. So basically it was like 100 So, like I said, I would average anywhere from 10, and that's an average. Some months I will only do 5 loans. Some months I would do 15 loans. You know what I'm saying?
Just like trucking, just roll the dice.
You roll the dice, like, yeah, so that's an average. But so when I hit that number, that's when the recruiter started to kind of reach out to me. Because like I said, all of that information is public record.
Yeah, all information is public record. If you don't know who this is Dean. This is some of the people who's on my phone. When I tell you there's ballers in my phone, there's people who know what they're doing, there's professional people. I have them in the phone, but it's more about me getting to them. And when I was working with Prime, I couldn't control where I went.
Yes.
So Dean be like, you need to come through, and I'd be like, I can't get there.
I know, right?
Now it's a little bit different. Okay,
yes.
so I still got videos with him to do tomorrow, and we will show you more like him. But if you don't know what this is E.DeanCole. When I say Dean, it's the Coop God right here. This is the man, all right? You definitely be able to see him. But before we get out here, we need all 91 people to hit the like button.
And go subscribe to hashtag Money Making Motivation. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come in underneath this live and drop he the one I say I look like a politician.
Yeah. This is the politician. He the one that can flip any situation into a positive.
Hey, you gotta make it happen. You got to. You go crazy if you don't.
Well, he says Dean knows about investing in Forex.
Yes, I do.
What is that?
Forex stands for foreign exchange. So you know how you have the stock market, right?
Yeah.
Like for instance, you have the Acorn app, right?
Yeah.
So the same way that you invest in a stock or a bond, you can invest in the euro dollar or the Japanese yen or gold. I like investing in gold.
Yeah.
Gold is good. Gold is very predictable. And so basically, it's like betting. So the currency exchange goes up and down like gas prices. So if the price goes up, now the thing about investing, whether it's Forex or whether it's the real estate market or whether it's the stock market, you always make money. Whether the market is up, you make money, or whether the market is down, you make money. You just have to be ahead of the curve to know which way it's going to go. So basically, the way Forex works is that you can either buy the option, meaning that the option, like for instance, the price of the dollar versus the Japanese yen, or the dollar versus the British pound. Let's say the British pound is more expensive than the dollar. So if the dollar is low, you can buy the dollar when it's low. It's gonna shoot back up. It might take maybe 20 minutes or it might take 5 days, but when it shoots back up, that's when you make your money. So that's kind of what Forex is.
It's a shell game.
It's kind of like a shell game. Forex, it ain't no joke. It ain't no, listen, in one day, I've made $8,000. But in one day, I've lost $15,000. It ain't no joke. It is no joke. Forex is no joke. You got to know what you're doing or know some people that know what they're doing. But yeah, the foreign exchange is a really good way. If you really want to flip some money the right way and you want to be doing conservatively, you can. Like I was doing like $1,000 trades. That's why I end up making so much. But you can do like a $5 trade.
Oh, so you can get there and put your feet in there.
You can get your feet in there. Yeah, you ain't got to do $1,000. I was doing $1,000 trades because that's what some of my, like you talk about the people around you. I have some people that all they do is full-time Forex trading.
That's
all
it.
All they do is full-time Forex trading. 2 of my friends, all they do is full-time, and they the ones who got me into it. And I would see them make that type of stuff on a daily basis. They would make $1,000 a day. Invest, and they would make $1,000 a day off of putting in $100.
Who's your circle?
But the thing about it is, I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, I could do that too. Not taking into account that these dudes have been trading for 8 hours a day for the past.
They got the computers with the 5 screens.
All of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so they have different things called signal services. And signal services is pretty cool. One of my homeboys, he owned a signal service, and the signal service is basically saying that you're going to invest money into a account, and whatever trade they take, it mirrors that trade. So if you want to get with somebody who has a real good winning track record, that's the thing about it. Everything is, you can document and see just about any and everything. You can look at somebody's track record to see if they win a lot. So prime example, he might make a $100 trade. You might only want to make a $2.50 trade.
Yeah.
So whereas he turned that $100 into $200, you turned that $250 into 5 or 10. And you just let it ride.
And as you get used, you'll start putting more money into the pot.
Because that's how I end up getting to 1,000. You know what I'm saying? That's how I end up losing 15,000. Because I had that one day where I made 8,000. I thought I was a man, but then I kept at that high, and I did not adjust.
You should have just went back and started all over. And it's like that sounds like gambling to me.
It is somewhat like gambling. Yeah.
And this is legal?
Yeah.
People do this?
Yeah, they do it on the on Wall Street.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of Forex?
Not once.
Yes, sir. Forex. See, I like to do the option. I don't actually like to do the full trading. I just like because that lesson, it taught me to just trade the option, not the full amount. The option is, do you think it's going to go up? Do you think it's going to go down? But if you actually buy the actual currency, you actually hold on to it. You don't make as much money. The risk is a lot less, but it's still a good way to make some really good money.
YMG need to be doing that on the side, dog. God damn, man.
It's a good way.
So when I tell y'all, I'm talking to my business partners, Lo is one of my business partners.
Yeah,
when I say you SoCal tell me something, he's a consultant. Dean is one of my consultants who talk to me about stuff. Because, like I told y'all, when I came into trucking, I didn't have any money. It got to a point in trucking where I didn't know what to do with the money. I was making more than I knew what to do with.
You want to do Chili's or Fridays?
It don't even matter. The only reason why we going to Chili's and Fridays, y'all, I ain't got the right clothes to really be stepping out with Dean.
So we ain't gonna go to Fridays. This we on Camp Creek Parkway. That Fridays be popping. We gonna go to Chili's.
Yeah, we just needed a small spot. Next time I come back, I'll probably try to clean it up. But you know, I've been doing all the business at the orientation. So we just need a low-key spot to chop it up about a few things we gotta do.
I'm dressed down too, man.
But really? Polo bling and $120,000 coupe. That's dressed down. You gotta listen between the lines, y'all. I'm telling you. Cause I'd have pulled up in the 99 Benz like, yo, let's roll over here, some flip-flops. Like, yo, for real. But I'm happy he's in because you know what? Dean is a genuine person. He's a religious man.
Yeah.
I'm spiritual. But spiritual.
I'm spiritual. Not religious, but I'm spiritual. You know what I'm saying?
He got his moral compass together.
Yeah,
let's say that.
Because don't get it twisted. I will go. Listen. I'm a regular nigga from Atlanta, Georgia. You understand what I'm talking about? For real, for real. It'll in a heartbeat. You understand what I'm talking about?
But you working on it, though.
I'm working on it.
You're trying to work on that.
As long as the good outweighs the bad.
Are you married, Dean?
No, man. I'm divorced, man.
So you a single man running around with the coupe?
Yeah, man.
Son, I thought Dean was locked down.
No, man. I'm looking for in the daylight with a flashlight. Send it to me. Where she at? I need somebody.
Oh,
I need that old school type of love, though.
Oh, you don't want no young whippersnapper.
No, I don't need no
18, 19, 20-year-old.
But no, shit, yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, I want somebody who's like, let me go out and make all the money. You ain't got to make no money.
Mm-hmm.
Your job is taking care of me and the kids, make sure my house straight, don't cause no issues. When I'm ready to go, you ready to bust that thing open and see what I'm talking about? Ain't no, we ain't gonna do it. Nah, listen, I just went out here, watch this. Boom. Yeah.
Why is lowering to the ground?
Transmission, that thing, when you crank it up, it raise up. Yeah.
Damn. Yo, you gonna have to let me get this joint. Oh, you don't even need it, son. You got the winner joint. Yo, we about to roll out, man. She says I'm off the list. I gotta get my own. I feel you. I feel you, Ava. Do what you gotta do. Look, we Audi 530. You here with Trucker Brown.
Hashtag money making motivation. Go over to the channel. I'm gonna drop the link so you guys can go over to the channel. Trying to turn this thing off. I don't want to go off. But hey, we see you guys in a second.
We'll see you in a second. Bye.
Migo. Dirty. DDE. QC. Go. 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 Migos and Dirty say they bring a certain. Migos and Dirty.